They laughed at her when she failed. They said she wasn't smart enough, not strong enough, not good enough. But they had no idea that this same girl would one day rise higher than every single one of them, because what they called failure, she turned into her superpower. A long time ago, in the kingdom of Eldridge, there lived a young girl named Lila. Her father, Sir Raymond, was the royal advisor, wise, respected, and trusted by the king himself. Everyone expected Lila to be just like her father, intelligent, perfect, successful. But Lila was different. She was curious, full of ideas, and often made mistakes trying new things. In the Royal Academy, she always came last in every test. Her teachers would shake their heads. Her classmates would whisper, "She'll never be like her father." And every night, when Lila went to bed, she'd whisper to herself, "Why do I always fail? Maybe I'm just not meant to be great." But deep down, a tiny voice in her heart always said, "Try one more time, Lila. Just one more time." One day, the kingdom faced a great crisis. A mysterious illness began to spread in the villages. The royal healers couldn't find a cure. People were terrified. Even the king himself had lost hope. Sir Raymond was ordered to lead the search for a solution. He worked day and night, but nothing worked. And then, one evening, while everyone was panicking, Lila came to her father and said, "Father, can I try something?" He smiled sadly. "Lila, this isn't the time for experiments. It's serious." But Lila didn't give up. She stayed up all night in the castle library, studying old scrolls, mixing herbs, and testing combinations. She failed again and again. Her hands burned, her eyes were tired, but her heart refused to quit. She said to herself, "Maybe failure isn't my weakness, maybe it's my teacher." One morning, she found something unusual, an old recipe written by a forgotten healer. It talked about a rare flower that grew near the waterfalls outside the kingdom, a flower that could fight the illness. Without waiting, Lila rode her horse across the forest, climbed cliffs, and searched until she found it. She picked the flower, crushed it carefully, and prepared a remedy, praying it would work. When she gave it to a sick child, everyone held their breath. Hours passed. Then suddenly, the child opened his eyes and smiled. The people couldn't believe it. Lila's experiment, the one made from countless failures, had worked. The king called her to the palace and said, "Lila, you have done what no one else could. How did you find the cure?" And Lila smiled softly and said, "By failing, again and again, until failure became my guide." From that day, the kingdom honored Lila not as a failure, but as the girl who saved them all. She became the youngest royal healer in history. When people came to her for advice, she always said, "Don't be afraid of failing. Every failure has a lesson hiding inside it." And whenever someone felt lost, she would remind them, "The road to success is built on broken stones. Just keep walking." So, if you've ever failed, don't lose heart. Maybe life isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. Because sometimes the thing that breaks you today becomes the very thing that builds you tomorrow. That's how Lila turned failure into her superpower. And maybe so can you.